Alright, so that was filmed. I'll have another sister video of what I spent in Salt Lake. These girls are having fun.
When I post, Jen, I post, hey,
Hey,
I need to
you're having fun, aren't you?
What's going on?
I'm just doing a walking thing of Salt Lake.
What?
Yeah. Well, you know, I'm kind of weird. You guys are having fun. That's good. Here's a magazine store. This thing has been around forever. There's dirty magazines back there too. There were. So this place is where they had the fire right here. They just redid that. They got that one up done, but this other one, no, not so much. So this gets going on Saturdays, especially when they did the, block the street off. Looks like you could go in there and party. So all this idea that you can't get a drink in Salt Lake is just ridiculous. Pretty much it's all you can do is get a drink in Salt Lake. That's an old line. And then this is the Judge Building here. I'll tell you about that. We'll go over to this one here. Clift Building. That's where my dad had his office. Where he used to take me on Saturdays and try to work, and I didn't want to work. I wanted to go down to the automat, buy things from the machine. But he had his office in there for quite a while, up there on the 4th floor. Over on this side, I remember looking out the window to see the 24th of July parade. And they call this one Big Blue. Wells Fargo building. All right, this is Broadway. For some reason, it got to be Broadway. Not sure why. But anyway, this is the Judge Building. This is where one of the Mark Hoffman bombings took place. Look him up. Crafty Tustator. Also, my dentist was there, Dr. Stutznagger. And that ended was I kicked him in the chest. And I got a new dentist. Specialized in kids. So, back in the day, there was a whole series of buildings where this parking lot is now, and there was a theater, nice drugstores, all kinds of stores. So during Christmas, this was just a really festive place to be, because there's a department store down on the end, and anyway, this is up here is Junior's. I was thinking of going in there, but my TF Sailor IPA filled me up, so I don't need another beer right now. It was bought, and the guy put some money into it. One of the things he did is open and put those in. That's the first time I've seen those. I heard about those. The bar's the same. It's not a bad place to go. I might end up there. This place actually has good burgers, Rich's Burgers. I haven't eaten there for a while. This is where the yardstick was. This is where my brother Rick's wife's mom used to work. It was a store. What did they call her? I don't know. Natalie had a weird name for her. At my mom and dad's, at my mom's wake, she came up just to make sure it was me, and she knew it was. Tell me about your family dynamic. All right, here's where this is where Arbax was, and this was a great Jewish-owned department store. My brother worked there in high school or college. It was a department store. It had fine departments of everything, and we used to go on Christmas. I swear, we go down there and go on every floor as an elevator. It was a nice store. They had a little cafe like they do. All right, here's some people on the nod here. I have photographed people like this before. There's differing feelings about whether you should do that or not. Luckily, those guys are pretty complacent and they don't say much. So right over there was where I saw Star Wars. That was the Broadway Theater. It's a great theater. I probably saw other things, but the first Star Wars I remember for sure. Show you up and down State Street. State Street, this is the main drag. In fact, people drag it. And then this goes up all the way to the Capitol. And so you got a lot of fun-loving people in town. A lot of kids are having fun down here. I'm not sure how they pay their rent, but rent is of less concern the more fun you're having. Cross over here. Building on the right there, the big kind of blocky gray one, is the Heber Wells building. It's where a lot of the state offices are, kind of the public-facing ones. And my ex-wife worked there. It's where you go get your corporations, your LLCs done. I'm not sure who Heber Wells was, but Heber sounds like a Mormon name, doesn't he? So here's where the Broadway theaters are now. They've kind of changed, but there is a theater in there, and they're actually independently owned. And Trent Harris has his movies in there. It seems like every month he comes down and does them. Some of our public art there. That Spawn the Whale. This is the Copper Onion. This is a real nice place. I've just been in there once, but it's done well. Copper Common is like a spin-off, more casual. That's the kind of place that served cheese plates. All right, there's a good, nice citizen of Utah. This is pretty incredible here because this is the first two-story liquor store in Utah, and this is the direction they're going. They're set on that, running it up the side on the title for some reason. I mean, it's an option, and it's just, that's a really neat store. And they have coolers. Who'd heard of coolers? All right, well, we're almost here. See, and that Borg Anderson's dad's building was right back here, but I think that's all gone. All right, kids, you know, like and subscribe. Some people are subscribing. I'm up to 87 now. And please don't tell me to get a job or stop making videos, and I won't tell you what to do. We're ending up somewhere here. Well, we'll go there. We'll go all the way. This is a design studio kind of thing there. Oh, super top secret. Ooh, that doesn't look so good anymore. It looks like the bottom fell out of the internet business. The Warhol. Wow. Andy would want his royalty. Record store, that's rare. All right. Yeah, like and subscribe, and remember, even in Salt Lake City, anything's possible.